Well, Dr. Grant, what do you think?
My first thought is to get as many samples back to Earth as possible so that we can look into the whole question of the possibility of life existing on this planet.
Sure, but what's your initial reaction?
I think the atmosphere would be breathable, but too thin to sustain life as we know it. And it looks as if the early Martian photographs are going to prove right, inasmuch as there's no water up here.
And you can tell all this from your instruments, Doctor?
80% instruments, 20% intuition.
I agree with all Dr. Grant has just said, but I've always been fascinated by that phrase, life as we know it. I have a feeling that we may encounter life as we don't know it. These strange formations seem to be all over this part of the planet's surface. Don't ask me why, but they worry me.
Now, Ray, don't let your imagination run riot.
Yeah, Tony, I know it would be all too easy to happen up here. But can you account for the strange formation of those rocks?
Well, obviously, a considerable study will have to be made before we know the answer. But my first impression is that when the crust of the planet was very thin, it was struck by meteorites. As the meteorite punctured the shell, so the hot rock exuded onto the planet's surface, like toothpaste out of a tube.
A good theory, Tony. Now explain to me how the exuding rock wrapped itself into a coil.
You know, Ray, you got a point.
Clearly, gentlemen, this is one of the many things we have to investigate. We're falling behind schedule. Can we move on?
Sure, Paul. Sorry about that.
You know, Ray, I don't like the look of these peculiar formations either. Though I'm sure they're just rock. I've been watching them very carefully. There's no sign of movement.
I think we'd better take a sample back to Earth.
I must say, I think that would be a wise precaution, Tony. Can you break one up for us, Paul? Then I'll go out and collect some pieces.
Sure.
Okay, Paul. Not too big a charge now. I want to get a sizable piece.
Okay, Ray.
And Paul,
Yeah?
as soon as you fire, I recommend you stand by at the ready.
Stand by the ready. What for?
I don't really know. I've just got a feeling, that's all. Right. I'll go and get my gear.
Greg, get the airlock ready.
Okay, sir.